Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is August 20th, and our reading is Forgiveness. It used to be that to get a bank loan, you had to prove you didn't need one. Seeking forgiveness is the same. Before we can ask for forgiveness, we have to prove we no longer require it. This means we have to look at our part in the situation, reflect on how we contributed to jealousy, hard feelings, and misunderstandings, and take steps to change our attitude and behavior. Some call this making living amends. We must admit our wrongs and change how we act so that we don't have to go back to people down the road and do it again. It's none of our business if the other person forgives us or not. When someone asks for our forgiveness, we give it. The quicker we do, the better it is. Forgiving someone does not mean we like what they did, we think it was right, or we want more of the same treatment. It simply means that we accept that it happened and that we can't change it. Forgiveness means letting it go. There is no alternative. There is no alternative. This reminds us of Chesty Puller at Koto Ri on November 28th, 1950, the 1st Marine Division, and including Chesty Puller's 1st Marine Regiment, was cut off and under siege by thousands and thousands of Chinese troops at the Chosin Reservoir. And he gathered his guys together just after the onfall, and he said, this is a quote, "We've been looking for the enemy for some time now. We've finally found him. We're surrounded. That simplifies things." Ah, our kind of guy. You know, that glass is as full as it is. There's nothing we can do to change that. We can, however, if we recognize what our situation is, we can make some other decisions that might make the most of our time and be most helpful to other people. One of the best things we can do is take a look at our part in problems, in the suffering that we feel, and then ask ourselves, what can we do to change it? That's a good start, because if somebody else is the cause of my suffering, I'm never going to get better. But if I'm the cause of my suffering, at least I know who to talk to about cutting off those oats. So let's be realistic and act in ways that don't require forgiveness, and let's forgive others. As teachers, we need to be mindful that our function is not to be grievance collectors. We're not supposed to pick the scabs of our students, to incite them to hate other groups, historically significant groups, to despise people because of their attributes, not their accomplishments, but their attributes, and to deal with people as individuals, mindful of the divine spark within each of them. Transcendent reality. Transcendent means out of sight. The 19th is our version of the Scout Law, adapted to grown-ups, and on the 20th of every month we've got other steps that we can take to make our lives more useful to the people around us. The 19th, 20th, 24th, and 25th can be found on the playlist Daily Dhamma, Deadly Sins, Precepts, and Their Opposites, and we hope you'll look for them there. So happy trails to you until we meet again.